We're going to talk about a very unique topic today: inner contentment, the quest for inner contentment. I'm Mario Leone. Welcome to the Voices of Victory channel, where we're going to be navigating life's mental complexities. And we're going to dive into that deep quest of inner contentment. You can support us through Patreon. Visit our Patreon through the Podbean page for this podcast. So here's what we're going to discuss, what inner contentment really is. It's that elusive state of peace and fulfillment that everyone craves. Everyone wants. Many people may not know what it means, and they may actually struggle to achieve it. I'm going to explore with you today what it means to be content, and we're going to unravel some very common pitfalls of the self-improvement industry. We're going to discover how to cultivate a sense of well-being without really sacrificing our authentic nature of who we really are on the inside. Let's start by defining the elusive. We're going to define the idea of inner contentment. First of all, it's not about achieving a constant state of happiness or happiness over all the other struggles that actually exist. It's a state of being at ease with who you are. That's what it really is. Like, if I had to give you a definition, it's a state of being at ease with who you are. We accept both our strengths and we accept our weaknesses. It's about finding that joy in our journey, and that your journey is not their journey is not your journey, and your journey is important, and we're focusing solely not on the destination, but the internal journey of who you are. Think of it as the calm within the storm. It's a sense of you that washes over you, even when life throws the curveballs at you. So contentment is a big puzzle. It's a very big puzzle. When does a person become content? First of all, it's not a singular point. It is a continuous process. I think that's what's important for you to know. It's about embracing a mindset and understanding your mindset, acknowledging that we are all works in progress, and we will never achieve, quote unquote, perfection or be completely satisfied 100% of the time. And there is a difference between maladaptive and adaptive perfectionism. But when we accept this truth and we focus on being grateful rather than striving for the unattainable idea of perfect contentment, then what happens is a sense of peace comes through you because you understand the bigger picture. It's not just about the big things in life. We could also look at the small things, the little moments that actually give you joy, what makes life so unique. It's about savoring the experiences that bring us fulfillment. And this is where self-acceptance comes into play, because when we accept ourselves, flaws and all, we open up the space inside of us for contentment to actually blossom and get full. With the self-help industry, we fall prey to the self-help treadmill of I need more, I have to have this course, I have to have that course, and we get bombarded with advice on how to be happier, better, more successful, more of this, more of that, not realizing that it's not about more, it's about stripping away the non-essential. We're told to constantly strive for the elusive state of bliss, when we don't realize that bliss is an actual practice. And it can all lead to a sense of dissatisfaction and even more comparison. We live in a comparison culture now. So we start chasing after all these ideals that we set for ourselves without ever acknowledging that contentment is about living in connection, deep connection with your values and enjoying the journey as life actually unfolds. So it is that inner connection, that inner contentment that has roots within the realm of self-acceptance. It means recognizing and embracing your own unique qualities, your strengths, and your vulnerabilities. And when you accept yourself without judgment, including those quirks that we try to hide, then guess what? Peace starts to show up in your life. It starts to emerge right from your heart. So you're more likely to find happiness in what you have rather than constantly striving for what you don't have. That's what happens. So we should have development, but that development without compromising changes the dynamic of everything. That doesn't mean that self-development is off the table. You can embrace growth, you can learn growth, you can still maintain your inner contentment by looking at self-care, personal reflection, and setting realistic goals in the moment. Rather than viewing these practices as just achieving the perfect contentment, you can consider them as tools that are going to enhance your journey itself. So you got to have that gentle approach. It's about embracing change and growth while cultivating gratitude for who you already are today. That's what it's all about. It's approaching the self with the gentle touch. Because the contentment is not about perfection. It's actually about progress at the end of the day. So it's about recognizing our values, our passions, our dreams over time. And this changes with an open heart. So you discover that contentment doesn't require constantly striving. It does require consistency. It thrives on consistency. And it thrives on consistency within self-acceptance. And you live in that deep connection with what truly actually matters to you. So finding your path, it's about finding your own unique path to inner contentment, one that resonates with your individual values, your needs, what brings you joy, what makes you feel fulfilled, and what you prioritize next in your life. It's giving you that sense within yourselves that transcends all the external judgment of the world. It transcends the comparison culture. It transcends the external pressure of life. So the next time you're feeling totally overwhelmed by the pressure to achieve constant happiness, remember this: inner contentment is about embracing who you are today, accepting your imperfections, understanding you, accepting you as you are, and finding that joy in your journey, and understand that your journey is not their journey is not yours. It's not about reaching the destination. It's about enjoying the present moment one step at a time. Have a great day. See you on the next episode.